Guys, welcome to Face the Beats. This is another episode of my Bicycle Chronicles. I just received my package today of my my Pro Night Vision PR60, I believe it's called. Just received the package today, and here's the package. And I'm gonna open it up real quick. I'm gonna be putting it on my bicycle. I'm gonna be setting it up right here. I said right here, I'm going to have it up to here, so that way I can have it hanging right here somewhere. And I'm also going to be getting a bicycle license plate, a vanity bicycle license plate, not affiliated with the DMV or anything like that. I'm going to have it hanging below it, so that way I'm going to have that traced to Project 529. Project 529 is a online deal where it's a official site where people can register the bicycles free of charge. They can download their information. That was a group started up in 2014, and you can go on there, register for free. You can also report stolen bicycles. You can also report your bicycle stolen if it is ever stolen. They have a deal on there called a Shield ID thing. And beneath that, on the Shield page, there's a Shield ID. And below that you can actually put down another type of deal, which you can actually have like something else on there if you want to. So that's what I'm going to do. It's kind of hard to explain what it is. That's why I'm having a hard time. That's why I'm hesitating how to say it. But I'm going to get a bicycle license plate basically in the form of the Oklahoma license plate. It's going to be a 3-inch by 6-inch bicycle plate, which they actually do make some. Again, this is not, being in Oklahoma, this is not required of any bicyclists to have it, except for where required by certain towns or municipalities. But as far as I'm aware, in all of Oklahoma, this is not required. There's some cities I know that require license plates and stuff like that. And I'm glad I had the option to actually choose to have it, or the option to choose not to have it. I'd rather have the option to do so rather than be required to do so. So, especially since it's a bicycle. So, but I'm going to pause this real quick, and then I'm going to show you guys what the deal looks like. And then from here, I'm going to go hardware shopping, so that way I can find a way to find some tools to be able to hook it as my bicycle, because this is going to be not the same setup as some people have, where they have it underneath the seat tube. But I'm going to pause this real quick and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Alright guys, I'm back, and I'm going to show you what this actually looks like. It's actually wrapped in a nice little packaging. I'm hoping the camera issue is, or camera's not an issue, but this is what it looks like in its packaging. So, it's a nice little thing right here. It's got a double-sided LED part. This entire thing is going to light up. You actually have and one of these parts right here, I don't remember where at exactly, it actually has a indicator light to which tells you when it's working and not working. But I'm going to try to see right off the bat if this thing actually is on or not. So I'm going to press the on button, and I know there's a USB cable part right here, which is this thing right here. That's the USB part. There we go. That little dot's his little sensor that senses if it's daylight or nighttime, which I'm probably going to do the same thing with my this thing. What I do with my Mylon turn signal lights and turn it off. And the backside, I've not seen a preview with the backside of this thing before, so I'm going to give you a preview of all that. So, but here's the backside. Here. Got right there. So you actually have two flat surfaces right there. And I'm going to see what we'll hand it to the spokes right there, but I'm actually going to utilize the backs of these part right here to put two brackets on there to put on the back of my bicycle. So that part's going to become very useful for me. This thing is actually IPX 5 or 6, one or the other, but either way it's waterproof. You can use it fully in rain, showers, it could be downpouring, severe thunderstorms, and this thing's not going to get wet. At least that's what I've seen in other YouTube videos. I haven't tested that myself, but I'm pretty sure I will get the chance, because it doesn't rain here very often where I'm at, but when it does rain, it can rain. But I'm going to go ahead and turn this thing on real quick. And it works. I know you got high mode, high flash mode, low mode, and low flash mode, so that's probably high mode. high flash mode, low mode, low flash mode. I got this as a, it's supposed to be a bicycle light sensor thingamajiggy, in which it senses deceleration. It doesn't seem to be working on that part there, but oh, there we go. Just got it. Okay, it works. It's supposed to stand there for at least 5 seconds, I believe, and then it's supposed to go. Okay, it works exactly the way I want it to. So yeah, when it senses the deceleration, it acts like brake lights, in which it stays on just like that for a couple of seconds. So that way it's at its full lumens, and then goes back down to that. So it lets those drivers behind you know that you're stopping. Unfortunately, it's not like my other light that I have on a bicycle I did have, but that works pretty well. The light that I have on the bicycle I did have, I gave it to my roommate. She needs it too. I have it connected to this lever right here. Let's see, this lever right here. Sorry, my camera angle is kind of awkward. I can't switch this thing around. Is right here. You see that right there? That's actuated by the brake lever up here. It's connected to that part right there. It's you can buy it on Amazon. That's pretty cheap. It's only like $1 or $2, which $1 or $2 may seem cheap, but that's actually a pretty good LED. It's a single LED, but drivers can actually see that, and they can be aware when you're stopping. It as soon as you press the brake lever, it comes on. As soon as you take it off, it goes off. That is actually very useful. It's helped me out in a lot of cases where a lot of times at nighttime people use flashers and use a steady light or something like that, or a strobe light or a slow mo light, because strobe lights, as some people know, can actually affect those who have seizures and stuff like that, for flashing lights, and strobe lights or the slow mo lights, for that way they don't get seizures activated or anything like that. I prefer the turn signals, and I prefer the brake lights, because it lets vehicles behind you know, hey, what's going on, what's your intention on the road, and what are you about to do. So I prefer these things. It's a lot safer that way. So just blinking and blinking alerts other people you're there, but doesn't let anybody know what your intention on the road is. Sorry, my voice is kind of cracky. I've kind of got stuff in my throat and need to clear up, but I don't want to sound like I'm hacking up a lung. So I'll do that after this video. But I want to go to a hardware store and get that mounted on my bicycle, and after that I'll show you guys what I did. I'm pretty sure I can't pause this video for that long. I actually just recently found I could actually pause, and I didn't have that feature before. Don't know why, but now I have it. But actually I did have a feature where I could switch the video from facing me to facing outwards, and I don't know why I don't see that button on my phone now, but I guess I got switched for a pause, which is just, I guess, kind of fine with me, I guess. I'll probably utilize this in a different way then in the future. But anyways, this is what that's what I'm gonna fix on doing, and go to hardware store, find some parts, put it on a bicycle, order me a bicycle license plate, so I can have my bicycle tied to an online service. That way, if my bicycle was ever stolen or something like that, then they can be tracked down by anybody through that. And once that bicycle license comes in, or license plate comes in, I'll show you guys what I did. So I might take some screenshots to the online thing too, so I can show you guys what steps I used to go through that. So, but anyways, that's it for this edition of my Bicycle Chronicles, and thank you guys for watching. If you guys like it, hit the like button. If you guys don't like it, then hit the dislike button. If you guys want to watch all my previous videos, and including this video, then hit subscribe. And if you want to get notified of any future videos, then just hit notifications and hit all notifications, and you'll get all my future videos. So I'm learning as I go as far as YouTube stuff goes. I'm not the master of YouTube or anything like that, so I'm just kind of still like a beginner, so I'm still learning the ropes. But now that I got the pause feature on my phone, I'm going to start using that from now on too, as well as my other YouTube channels. I actually do have 2 other YouTube channels. I have the Minister YouTube channel, which I do ministry on, for those who care to go there. I also have a paranormal YouTube channel, which I used to go investigating the paranormal stuff, but that hasn't been going great lately because nobody's been really needing any help. So, but other than that, I will see you guys later. Remember, face the beat.